Not T-Bob Abear is going to get us started off here. He wants to know, he has a friend that eats wings with a fork, and should his man card be pulled?
The stereotypical man card thing, like blah, blah, whatever. But yes, you should never eat bone-in wings with a fork. It is inexcusable.
I don't like the implication there, but even if you were to see anyone of any gender eating buffalo wings with a fork, I would question what's going on.
I agree.
Just don't do it.
Yeah, now boneless, like whatever. If you want to get away with that, that's fine.
You can eat those with your fingers too.
No, I would. I mean, obviously, I'll eat anything with my fingers. Yeah, but I mean, the problem
Nothing
is
pisses me off more than somebody that eats a piece of pizza with a fork and knife.
Oh, that's bad.
Well,
yeah,
you do know my stance on that. When I heat up pizza in the microwave, that is the specific time in which I enjoy using a fork and knife.
Why?
Yeah.
What?
What's the difference?
Something about the rubbery. Nope. Something about the rubbery texture of a microwave cold pizza. It's something better about the fork and knife in that instance. I can't explain it. Been doing it my entire life.
We don't want the explanation.
But look, at least I'm eating the whole pizza. The problem with fork and knife with the wings, you're not getting all that meat.
No.
You cannot get all the meat off the bone unless you're getting in that thing.
That's true. Agreed.
So no, yes, your friend's a bum.
Panamsky eats baby back ribs with a fork and knife.
That's just weird too.
It is weird. It is weird.
That's very weird. Anonymous user here says his bachelor party is in a few weeks. Does he get a hall pass for the weekend?
Oof. Oh, I don't think you can assume this. Or don't ask us.
You only get a hall pass if you give us your name to put it on the radio with the question.
This is,
and if you're that ballsy to put it out there, I mean, look, that's a common sense question, right? I mean,
don't do that. It's a bad idea.
I wouldn't do that.
Wouldn't do that.
Especially in 2019 where, hey, is that your friend over there? Is that your boyfriend? Is that your fiance?
Well, that's why you got to go far away. I mean, that's why you don't poop where you eat, right? Like don't have your bachelor party where you live.
in Anchorage, Alaska.
New Orleans for the weekend, boys.
Yeah, no, chill out.
Ever seen Major League? Never seen Major League either. So you eat pizza with fork and knives. You've never seen Major League.
I eat microwave pizza with fork and
pizza.
knives. It's very different.
It's pizza.
But yeah, look, man, have fun on your bachelor party. See where it goes, and then just never talk about it again.
Major League, when Jake Taylor's talking to the guy from the Oakland A's, and he's like, saw your wife last night at the dine-in. She's a hell of a dancer. You must be proud. Tell me, why was she wearing why was your friend wearing her panties on his head?
I've never asked my wife
he flies out to the catcher.
I've never asked my wife a single question about her bachelorette party.
That's a good move.
Don't ask, don't tell.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm. I guess this is also an anonymous user here. Love, marry, kill, Captain America, Luke Skywalker, or Harry Potter.
Little problematic with Harry Potter thrown into the list. He's a child.
Okay, let's take Harry Potter like in that play where he's like older and everything.
Okay, older and naked, even better, Nathan.
Oh, there you go. Of course.
I will kill Captain America.
Absolutely,
I will love Harry Potter, and I will marry Luke Skywalker.
Kill them all.
I would switch around. What? I would love Luke Skywalker and marry Harry Potter. Is that what you said?
No.
That's what I'm taking.
Okay, cool. Musa?
I don't care.
Okay.
Andrew Lutz, what's the best concert you've ever been to?
Oof. Best concert
last week?
I've been to.
Widespread Panic with Mints?
The Panic.
Jazz Fest a couple of years ago, I saw Jimmy Buffett and Dave Matthews playing the same stage on an afternoon that was just sunshine, blue skies, and it's 85 degrees, pretty people everywhere, everybody's in a good mood. Give me that every single day of the year, and I'm a happy person.
I'm not a big concert guy. I haven't been to many.
So you eat pizza with fork and knife. You don't like music.
Hadn't seen Major League.
I
would rather play The Witcher 3 than go to a concert.
We're actually starting to interview for co-hosts tomorrow morning. Send your applications in to Jordy at 104.5 ESPN.
I've seen a lot of good bands at Endymion. I love seeing Leonard Skinner live. I've told a story about dry humping my wife to the point where the security guard asked her if she needed help during Freebird.
And then didn't you make out with that singer from Nickelback? You always tell that story.
That was my sister.
Oh,
making
right,
out with Chad
sister.
Kroger. Cammy Abear. Hit her up on social media, make fun of her for it.
Ouch.
She's recovered well, though.
Maybe the best, senior year of high school, we went to a 311 concert in the field that was pretty fun, man.
That was crunchy,
bro. You can guess.
Not as crunchy as the Panic show.
No, not as crunchy as Panic. The first concert I ever went to was kind of embarrassing. It was Newfound Glory and Good Charlotte.
Ugh.
Yeah.
This is the anthem, bro.
Junior high was an awkward time.
Nate?
Oh, no, that's the thing. I'm not a big concert person either, but I remember whenever I was like, yeah, okay, but you don't want to associate with me, T-Bob. That's not your brand. When I was like 8, I saw Paul McCartney,
Major League?
And that was pretty cool.
Really?
Yeah.
Where was that?
That was in Houston.
Houston?
Yeah.
Garth Brooks, best concert I've ever been to.
Does he just sit at the piano?
No, he was. I think he was still with. Maybe was he with Wings at the time? Still, I do not know. But it was all out. He did some piano going out. He was a performer as well. So not just the piano.
Shane Smith inside the huddle, driven by the Bayou Ford Group. Bleep your Hallpass. Do your thing, man.
I mean, look.
There you go. Hey, look, Shane's on board.
Have fun at your bachelor party. Don't go into it with any expectations, and then just never talk about it.
The thing
again.
is, if you're calling it a Hallpass, we can't give it. Like,
no, there's only one person that can give a Hallpass. That's a good
point.
point.
If you ask that one person, the bachelor party might be off.
That's a great point.
That's a really good point there.
I mean, think if you could administer Hallpasses for the weekend.
Yeah, really.
Actually,
you're going to pass.
Speaking of...
Jordy said it was okay on the radio.
Right.
Speaking of good movies, Hallpass.
It's a pretty funny movie.
Underrated movie.
Pretty good.
Brian Burgess, Gulf Shores, Orange Beach, Pensacola Beach, or Destin? That's easy for
Destin
me.
for me.
I think we used to go to Pensacola in college a couple
Pensacola
times. I had very good times
I'm telling
in
you,
Pensacola.
Pensacola is the sneaky play here.
I feel like if you've got a good group and you just want to
Orange-
hang out with each other, that Pensacola is like the
Orange Beach is the
bougier
bachelor
option.
trip. I mean,
Floribama. I mean, yeah.
absolutely. I
Like,
mean, it's the bachelorette, bachelor party. You want to get away. I mean, that's a dangerous territory for a bachelor party, but I mean, you see those happening every weekend. If you want to get down for a 3-day stretch, 72 hours right there at the border, Florida and Alabama, Orange Beach, I'm all in. But as far as like a vacation getaway for a week with the kid, with the family, I'm going to Pensacola. Was Rosemary Beach on there?
It was not. It was not.
I partied so hard over a college spring break in Pensacola that I convinced myself that I had a blood clot and I had to go to the hospital.
Wow.
I had to go to the hospital at the end of the week because I thought I was dying.
That's
And
never
like
good.
the second the
Who'd you convince?
morphine hit my blood, I was like, oh boy, I'm completely fine, and this is awkward. I gave my wife my death speech.
Where did you check out?
I thought I was dead.
no.
Yeah, I was crying. Gave my wife my death speech.
kidding?
Nope. Very extreme. I just had leg surgery.
The amount of information I've learned over you in the last 6 minutes.
OTB mailbag.
not great move.
Not
But look,
mailbag
in my
segment.
defense,
T-Bob.
I just had surgery 3 weeks prior to get a plate put in my leg, and one of the main things they told me to watch out for were blood clots.
In your defense,
So I was having
you
trouble
should-
breathing. I was freaking out a little bit.
I'm
I had a
having a blood
panic
clot.
attack. Yeah,
I'm having a
I
blood
thought I was
clot.
going to die.
I'm having a blood.
And then the second, it showed me the power of your mind, because the second the morphine hit, I was just like, fine.
90% of your trouble is your mind.
Yeah, very embarrassing.
Eric wants to know who's the golden child of 1045.
Are you kidding?
I mean,
A race for second place.
yeah, it's Wisconsin, obviously. Muso's like beaming over there. Look
Is
at
he on
how
104.5?
Not beaming.
Look at how happy he is.
T-minus 3 days. Moose?
Yeah. Well, technically, I'm on there every day this week too, right now. So.
We'll play the world's smallest
Congratulations
fiddle.
to you. Or violin.
Or
Same
both.
Same thing.
What are you playing? Like a stand-up fiddle,
That's
stand-up fiddle?
enough of that.
what?
That's
A
enough of
bass
that.
fiddle? Oh,
Anonymous user in the huddle wants to know: does the person who left the coffee cup in Game of Thrones stand up for his error, or shut his pie hole and play dumb?
Okay, here's the
Imagine
thing.
somebody
The thing
got
is,
fired.
they filmed that thing how long ago? And
Months and months
that
ago.
person, Game of Thrones is wrapped. There's no one's working on that show anymore.
Nate, somebody lost their job onto that. Though,
Probably.
right?
I don't know.
I mean,
if they-
all I know is that the backlash of 2 weeks of Game of Thrones, which I heard is the best television show ever created, hundreds of millions of dollars per episode, is that everybody's complaining that last week's was too dark, and this week they left a Starbucks coffee cup on a table.
The thing is, nobody noticed the coffee cup live though. It was just after the fact. Now
They
they're
ate it up
they're
in the rerun.
Well, it's fun. To me, it's just funny. It's just like one of those great little movie bloopers, right? It's like you can have hundreds of eyeballs, which they do. I mean, there's editors, hundreds of people watch this episode, and nobody caught it before. Like, there's a lot of hands that went into screwing that up. I have no issue with that. I think it's fun. I think it's funny.
You think Starbucks paid for it?
Oh, yeah, see, that's
Hey,
the thing.
You think they paid for that?
Never doubt the ability of
look
people to secretly virally
At
market.
the run that Starbucks is getting
Oh, yeah.
off of one of their cups on that single episode of Game of Thrones. I mean, it has
It's an
been,
alternate reality. They
it-
could have cups that look like that. Should just,
Yeah.
It's
drift
been the
in the time
takeaway.
stream.
It's been the takeaway of what I've heard and the feedback on like the best episode of the year. All that anybody's talking about is the Starbucks cup.
Oh, yeah. Like I said, I won't put anything past these companies nowadays. There's been a ton of fake viral campaigns that end up being very fake. Like, remember when all those clowns were showing up randomly all throughout the country? People dressed as clowns, and it came out right before the new It movie? Connect the dots.
Let's get out of here on
I'm
this
just
one.
asking questions.
Let's get out of here on this one. Anonymous user, is it a coincidence that the tower isn't working well after y'all mentioned Dee Dee so many times yesterday?
Is that who that was climbing the tower?
I don't know if she can climb. I think she just zapped it with her eyeballs.
She just talked to it.
The kiss of Dee Dee on the tower. Kevin Falk, the GOAT, the greatest of all time, the best running back that LSU has ever had next to Cannon? Next to Cannon?
Wait, what?
Kevin Falk.
What about him?
Running back pecking order LSU. Billy Cannon, Kevin Falk, 1-2.
Oh.